So hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and let's continue the series of Let's Make a Game. And in this game, what we had done is we have already created a spawning part of the game where we spawn the collectibles and you need to collect it. But now we need to do something more extra. And what is it? It basically we are going to add a dash mechanic and uh, we will add some obstacles to it, so every time the character uh, going to eat the food it will face some obstacle. So for that let's add the dash mechanic first. So for that let's go on the player node, and okay, we are already in the player node and we should go on the player script. Okay, so we are already in the player script. So how you can do that? So basically we need to add a timer here and we will mark it as dash timer. Okay. Okay, we can also set it as dash, but I don't like it. So I will add this dash timer. And here in this dash timer, let's set the value to 0.12 seconds for now. So what we will do is you can see this thing. So we will basically do if input, not internal mode, if input dot is action pressed, and for this I am going to use the left mouse button. Okay, and if we press this button, what will happen is we will just take this velocity, and what we will do, we will basically increase the speed by 10 times. So we will just do that. So let's increase the speed by 10 times, and we will also start the dash timer. And once our dash timer will get finished on dash time, or not, sorry, you don't need to attach the dash timer to the test scene. You need to make sure you need to attach this dash timer to the player node. Make sure that. And once we will reach the timeout, what we will do, we will basically just set the speed back to the previous speed, which is 100. Right, so nice. And yes, this looks work. This should work. Okay, let's try it. Okay, one more thing is we need to add the input map. So for that, let's go here, input maps, and let's add LMB. Okay, LMB, and for the LMB I'm going to use the mouse button, left mouse button, right? So let's go and let's use this. So if I click, oh my god, that's so fast. So let's set this to 0. Let's set this to 5, I guess. Oh, that's also fast. So let's set this to 2 maybe. Okay, that's also fast. I don't like it. Let's set this to 0.2 maybe. So you need to experiment a lot on how you will. Okay, it's slowing down the speed. I should do 2. Okay, so if 2 is much more higher, then we can do it 1.2. So yeah, okay, okay, make sure you add just pressed here. So just uh, so it will basically check the input just before you pressing it. Okay, nice. Now it works, but it's not visible. We can make it 1.5, and okay, and now I need to increase it 2 times, and let's see. So we can, okay, nice. Now we need to try 5. Yeah, so 5 is good. uh, yeah, 5 is good, something like 5 is good. 5 is good, so 5 is good, so we will use 5 for the dash. And so now we have dash mechanic here, and now we need to add some obstacles that we need to um, dodge, right? So for that, let's create a new scene, which is other node, and let's add area 2D. Let's mark it as obstacle, and for this obstacle, I'm going to use a saw. So let's use that, and let's add sprite 2D. Let's add a collision shape 2D. And so let's create a saw here. So let's go here, 32 by 32. Let's go on here, and we will use the white. Yeah, so let's save it as saw dot png, and let's go here. Let's go in the sprite. Let's go here, and let's go on this, and let's go on this. So let's go here, and we can just save this scene. So what we will happen if we touch the saw? So you can just go on the player nodes, and we will create a new function which is called as function take damage. So we will take some damage. Okay, so what will happen if we take damage? So let's create a variable called as health, and for now we will have 100 health, and we will add, I don't know what's problem here, but just create function take damage, and here we will just set the health to negative of 10, so our health will decrease. Okay, so if let's add a script to saw.gd, and scripts and saw.gd create, and what happen if we touch the saw? So for that, let's go on the saw, let's go on the node, let's go on the body enter signal saw, and we will do if player in body dot name, we will just make body dot take damage. Nice, so this will happen. Let me check on the player node. Yeah, so body dot take damage, health will decrease. And now let's add a progress bar to see the health of the player. So let's go on the canvas layer, let's go and add a progress bar here, and we can add it something like this. I want the progress bar to be at the bottom, and I don't like show percentage, so let's disable it. Let's go on the theme. You can set the style, so I want to create a flat box. Select the flat box here, We can change the color to more black, and we can go and change the color to more green. I think this should be the fill. Yeah, this should be the fill. So let's go on the value and set it as 50. So you can see we got some. We can just make it more. So we can make it red as well. I like red color, so let me take this trail color. This is the trail color. Let's just copy it and let's go on the progress bar and let's set this here, I guess. So this is the progress bar and we can set this like we can just set it like this and we can set it like this. Nice. So now it looks good. And if I run the game, so you will see the health bar at the bottom, right? So we can also improve it by, so we need to let, instead of progress bar, we will add it as player HP, player HP bar, and we will use this, and every time we will set the HP bar. So player HP bar equals to the player dot health, and player HP bar dot value is equals to player dot health. So if I run the scene, you can see that it's now filled with red color, right? And now we will go on the saw, and um, I want to basically, what I want to do is I want it when we instance it on the scene, which is test scene. What I want is the saw should be moved towards the player. So how you can do that? You can just um, so we will basically spawn the collectible. So you can see we are spawning the collectible. So we need to create a new function which is spawn obstacle or saw. So we will just use that, and we will do everything same as the food. We will just create it saw, and then we need the scene of saw, so we need to save the scene. Okay, so we already got the scene here. I need to go on the test. Let's go on the saw.scene. Okay, not like this. We need to do it like this, and make sure you do it like this. So functions, okay, this is already a saw, so let's use it as saw dot instantiate, and we will just go here and we will use this same code to spawn it as the random position. And you can see in the test scene we have the collectible node 2D, and now we need another node 2D for the source. So basically saw obstacles, and we will add this. So okay, so you need to add it like this. So obstacles dot add child. So now if I food is not declared, okay, not food, we need to make it so. And yeah, so I think it should work. Okay, so it should work when we spawn it, right? So for that, let's go here on the sponsor. So let's go on the sponsor So not spawn timer, spawn saw, and we will do the same here. We will go and add spawn saw, and if I run the scene, you can see it spawns the saws, and I want these saws to move towards the player, right? So we will see that in the next video. Thanks for watching.